Good morning guys and welcome back to the Figaro Shop. This is episode 3 of our coffee walk. We'll start outside again as much as it's absolutely freezing today on a November morning. The sun is out, so we've got a couple of cars outside that are waiting to go into our front of house. We've got a lovely Fiat here that's had some remedial paintwork done by one of our customers and is waiting to go out. We've then got a Pale Aqua Figaro which is going through complete restoration with us. So the clear bagging that's on it around the filler work is to stop any dampness going into it just while it's outside this morning. We've got the French Figaro that you've been seeing over the last 2 weeks, so all the interior stripped out, the outside of the body starting to be stripped down and getting ready for the actual paintwork. But let's go and take a look inside and we'll walk through. So as we walk in through to the body shop, I'll show you what we're doing in here. So we're very busy in the actual paint shop, so we've got 3 Figaros in here. The first one to the right hand side has had a complete repaint and is going obviously through our restoration process. We then got another emerald green next to it, which has just had the replacement roof panel sections that we do, with the actual then the roof being painted, and it's just awaiting to be fitted back up. We then got another Figaro next to it, which has been repainted and fitted up. We're just waiting for the hood to be done, which is being done today. Elliot, one of our painters, also helps out with some of our hood and rear frames, just because we've got lots coming through at the moment. So he's in the oven because it's really cold. It's around about 6 or 7 degrees here in the body shop this morning, so he's in there in the heat to be able to get the rear frames done so the glue goes off nicely. We'll have a little look at what Carl's doing in here. So Carl's actually prepping for the Black Friday sale, so these are our double DINs cases that we do. So he's masking all those up, sanding them down, and then just going to be painting those with the interior ivory this morning. Let's go and take a look in the panel shop and see what they're up to. So as we come in the panel shop, we've got an emerald green Figaro here which is going through complete restoration. So that's nearing the final stages of the panel work. Many of you have seen the black Mustang that's been on site for a little while. So we've got Daz doing door skins on that today, and we've got complete rear quarter panels coming for that as well. We're going to take a look in the compound out the back of the body shop and see what we've got out here. So out here again, you will have seen many of the Figaros going through different stages of the actual preparation with cosmetics. We're quite lucky, we've just received 2 Figaros all the way from up in Scotland which had some vandalism done. Very lucky to have those here on site. So both of them have got broken into basically, so the roofs were cut, the steering barrels were snapped off and the plastics were damaged, so they've been transported all the way down to us to work with the insurance company to get those done and back to the customers before Christmas. So we'll show you some more on those a bit later on, but let's go and take a look in the workshop. So this week down here on one of the bays you've got the Honda CRX, which you'd have seen a couple of weeks ago. That's now been fully ceramic coated and is just awaiting collection next week from the customer. Mateus is working on a service this morning on one of our normal customers. And then you've got John in the background here. He's stripping down one of the donor micros that we purchased, ready for the manual conversions. We've got Mark, the workshop manager. Many of you would know him.
Good morning.
So follow me down and we'll take a look at a few others. So as we come into the bay in here, last week a couple of you spotted the famous West Ham Figaro in the background. So we've just pulled this one out because it got sent to us from the customer. It's been in long-term storage since just before COVID. It's been sent to us because back when we built it, we never used to do the profile that sits underneath the chromes. It always used to be done out of black sealer. So he's actually now opted for us to replace all of that sealer all the way along, and also then kind of recommission it, bringing it back to life just where it's been in long-term storage. So full service, cam out, etc., just because it's been sat up for around 3 to 4 years. We'll take you indoors because we've got Project Power in here as well, making some improvements. So we've got Project Powell, as you can see in here. So the front end's now all together. We're just waiting for the front bumper with some of the modifications that we've done to it. So we've got obviously the custom indicators, custom headlamps, custom side repeaters. You'll see the alloy wheels behind you. All the exterior trims being fitted up. The roof rails have all been done and colour coded to our colour scheme that we're following with you guys. Yeah, coming on really nicely, so watch this space. We're going to take a look in a couple of other bays to see what they've got going on in here. So we've got Lauren in here this morning completing one of the evaluations that all of you know that we do. So this is where we spend 5 or 6 hours checking over the whole vehicle, providing a full health check report and 2 videos, mechanically and cosmetically. And then from there we can discuss with you any remedial works that need doing. In the last bay we've just had another Figaro that's had a hood and frame done. So again, it's just finally getting the finishing touches to that one. But we're going to take a look down in parts to see what they're doing. So as we come down into our parts department, pretty much same week on week, we're really starting to gear up ready for Black Friday. I know a lot of you would have already had a newsletter already just advising you to sign up for the discount code to come through. So that's one of the most important things, is at least you'll get your discount code so that we can look after you. And then we've got some Figaros through here and some of the minis that we discussed last time that we work on. We've got a little glimpse of a Figaro that's going out later on today, but we've got a full feature coming on that over the next couple of days, so you'll be able to see that. So let's have a wander through and come and see the parts department, see if they've got anything special going on. So as you come through into the parts department, we've got Maz is doing some special rigging up on some on a Project Power basically, so a few more bits to come on that a bit later on. But something I wanted to show you guys these are our fresh leathers that are all custom made. Graham is our trimmer. He's our only part of the business that's not based on site here because we don't have enough space for him here. But just so you can see, so these are done, we do mail order and we also do supply and fit. The lead time is unfortunately quite extensive just because they're very, very good quality. But I've also got a little snippet of a video that we went down to see Graham last week, just to show you what Graham does for us. So he makes all of our hoods, he makes all of our leather, all of our interiors and stuff like that. So take a little look at the video. Any questions, guys, then just don't forget to drop me an email.